Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you the top 10 underperforming players in the Euros. This is going to be based on how they have been performing in the Euros right now in the group stage of the Euros and what country they play for. They're probably going to be big because I don't know much about the other players that play for the other smaller teams like Albania or Romania, but I know these players have been underperforming and should be recognised for not performing to the standard that they were hyped to be. So this is practically what it's about. Some players are there because of one game, because I needed 10 players and I couldn't think of another couple. So you'll expect some players that are just underperforming from one game, and you probably know who that is because there's only one person. So let's get into this. So first we do have De Gea at number 10 because he did underperform against Croatia in the last game of the group stage, because he let in the goal that did seal their place to be second. If he didn't let that goal in, they would have faced Portugal, but now they have to face Italy. I don't think they will win, but they might. But you can never know, because you know Euros are a bit weird and stuff. But he did underperform against Croatia, but I didn't really see him much in the other games because they would just keep passing it around, and he's at number 10. At number 9 is Lukaku. Even though he did score 2 goals in one game, that was against Republic of Ireland, he did underperform in the other 2 games because he didn't really create a threat against Sweden or Italy. But I feel like he was a bit hyped to be the man to guide Belgium and score their goals, but he didn't do that. Benteke always replaced him, but he didn't do anything either. I didn't put Benteke in this. It's because he didn't really have much game time. He came on like the 70th minute for Lukaku, and I feel like Lukaku should have done a better job because he did play well in the Premier League. Did slip off at the end of the season, but he did play well for Everton throughout the season. But he should be scoring those goals for Everton. I mean Belgium in the group stage. At number 8 is Harry Kane. Hadn't scored a single goal for England in the group stage, and he didn't really create much of a threat. He was going to be the mountain that England needed, the person who should guide them to scoring goals in the group stage, but he didn't do that, so he had to let Vardy and Sturridge do that, and also Dyer. Those are only 3 players that scored for England in the group stage. And he did take the corners, which were completely dreadful. I don't know why Roy put him on the corner taker, because he's the big striker. He's 6'2" for God's sake. He can head the ball. He's got good physical. He could outjump opponents. But he took the corners, and that was his downfall. I feel like he will get better as he goes on to playing more international football, maybe in the 2018 Russia World Cup. But he hasn't done anything, and I feel like he should be recognised for not doing shit. At number 7 is Raheem Sterling. Done jack shit for England. The one who keeps losing the ball for England. Worse than Henderson. Hasn't done anything. Can't cross the ball. He can't dribble with it. Even though he's kind of done well for Man City. Not really. But I feel like he should be doing better. He has been one good player at Liverpool. Should have took that to club level, but he didn't. Should have took that to international level, but clearly didn't. He's still young, so he will improve, but I feel like he should be doing better at a bigger stage. As you have a price tag of about 50 million, you should be doing better. There was a petition for him to leave Euros because he was so terrible, and every England fan right now despises him. I don't think he should be starting against Iceland, but if he does start, then Roy is deluded, and I feel like he isn't. So yeah, he's at number 7. At number 6 is Mario Götze. He is the striker at the moment for Germany. He was a striker. He got taken off as striker duty for Mario Gomez against Northern Ireland, and he's not a true striker. For some reason, I feel like he was going to do good because at the World Cup he did score the winning goal from the bench. I think he's more of a bench player. Come off the bench to go on a couple of goals, maybe 1 or 2 to seal the win. But he hasn't done anything for Germany. Once he got taken off and Mario Gomez got taken in, Mario Gomez dominated and scored the goal. And I feel like Götze is more of a cam, as he is now in FIFA. He's not a true striker. And that's probably his downfall, and I feel like he should be doing better considering that he scored the winner at the World Cup final against Argentina. So he's number 7. 6. Please don't. 6. At number 5 is Antoine Griezmann. So he was mega hyped to be one of the best players at this Euros. A lot of people were mega hyped but didn't turn out, and he's one of them. He scored only 1 goal, which isn't bad considering that a lot of people haven't scored that many goals. But he hasn't really improved it. He was taken off for the first game, dropped for the second game, did score in the second game, but played for the third game, did nothing. He hasn't really provided for Giroud either. He should be winning those tackles, crossing the ball for Giroud, scoring a couple of goals, but he hasn't really done that. I feel like he's going to do that in the knockout rounds against, who was it, Republic of Ireland? I think it was. So I don't think he should be too downhearted at the group stage. I feel like he's going to bounce back and score maybe 2 goals, 3 goals, depending how far Germany get. France get. I keep fucking it up. Anyway, he is number 5. At number 4 is Thomas Müller. So he's been one of the most underperforming players at this tournament. Why? Because he has not scored a goal. He's got 1 assist, assisting for Mario Gomez in the third game. He hasn't done anything provided. He has been at right cam for a lot of the time. I feel like he should be in the middle, providing. He did create a lot of chances against Northern Ireland, but he didn't take any of those chances. Missed, hit the bar and the post. So I feel like he's one of the main strikers at Germany. I feel like he should be a striker, if I'm honest, maybe a centre forward, because he did score a lot of goals for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and he was tipped to be the top scorer of the Euros, but he hasn't actually scored a single goal. I feel like he was going to be top scorer, but apparently not, and I feel like he has underperformed overwhelmingly, so he's at number 4. Number 3 has to be Cristiano Ronaldo. He has scored 2, but why have I put him there? Because he was meant to be the main man at Portugal. Even though there's a lot of good players around him, he was the main man. The top 2 best players, arguably the best player in the world after Messi. Maybe he isn't the best player in the world, but this tournament has shown that he is not the greatest player. He has done a lot for Portugal, but this Euros might be his last, maybe. And I feel like he hasn't delivered at the level that we expected him to. He scored 2 goals against Hungary, but that wasn't enough to signify that he was a good player this tournament. Hopefully he does well at the Euros. By the time I'm recording this, they are currently drawing with Croatia, and he hasn't really done anything. But I feel like he's going to bounce back if they beat Croatia, which I doubt. And he hasn't really done much. Nani and Crisma have stolen the show for bloody Portugal. Nani has scored more goals than Ronaldo. No, he's scored the same amount of goals as Ronaldo. So that shows that Nani has done. He wasn't really hyped, but I feel like Ronaldo should be doing better than what he is doing right now. At number 2 is Robert Lewandowski, the Polish beast, the top scorer in the Bundesliga, I believe, and he should be scoring so many goals, it's unbelievable. But what has he done? Complete jack shit. He has not even scored for this Polish team. Even though Poland did beat Switzerland, he has done nothing. He did score a penalty in the penalty shootout, but he has done nothing for Poland. He might have maybe dribbled, created a few chances. He did miss a practical good opportunity in the final game by blasting it over the bar. He has not done anything. He was tipped to be one of the players at the top of the Golden Boot. A lot of the strikers right now aren't performing as we should, and yeah, he should. He's here because he hasn't done anything. Hopefully Poland do go well. They are in a easier draw because all the good teams are on the other side of the draw, so they might get into the final, you never know. But I don't feel like he has performed, and I feel like he should be performing at a high level considering that he's one of the best strikers, if not the best striker in the world. So I'm on the screen because, you know, I want to make it more dramatic, even though you probably know who it is. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's the fucking god, Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic hasn't scored, hasn't done anything for Sweden. They lost to bloody everyone except for Republic of Ireland, and still came last because Republic of Ireland won against Italy. He has done nothing. Sweden, I think, only scored 1 goal, and that was against Republic of Ireland, and he hasn't performed at the standard that we all should know. He should be the player, he should be the man that Sweden. He has retired for Swedish international football, and for the better, because he has not been performing at all. I feel like it's the players around him. He's not got the best players around him. They've been playing for a long time with this pretty old squad, and I feel like he should be performing because he's practically one of the best, if not one of the best in history of striking. He's probably the best, one of the best strikers right now, and yeah, he is number 1 because I said so, and he hasn't been performing. He's probably number 1 for a lot of people in this Euros, and that's a lot of strikers. I think I did most of the strikers, to be honest with you. Oh well. Anyway guys, please leave a comment on how well your team is doing. Please leave me your thoughts on who's going to win the Euros, being the top scorer in the Euros, anything that's concerning the Euros, and who's the underdogs in the Euros right now. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. By the way, I'll be gone to be watching some tennis on Monday, so I won't be uploading then. So yeah, peace.